Well, are you suffering to pass your exam or are you trying to take your CMA, which is the Nursing Assistance exam? I have a good news for you. You don't have to worry. I got uh, a procedures checklist that I will be giving you most detail, or which detailize all your study, which you have to focus on. But first of all, many certifications, skills, evaluations, list excuse me, washing your hand, which should be, I'm very sorry, washing your hands, um, the final step. And all through, you will not necessarily be tested um, on documenting procedures or reporting changes to the nurse. Those final steps are included in these procedures checklist that I'm going to be providing for you. Um, these steps are important in a facility, and you will need to document every procedures you perform. You will also need to report any changes you notice while providing care. Always knock and wait for and permissions to enter before performing a procedures. First, let's start with the two cardinals or major um, checklists involved in your CNA exam. The foundations of residence right. The foundations of residence right, it contains performing abdominate uh, throats for the conscious pricing. When we talk about abdominate throat for the conscious pricing, it rectify or it tell you when a person choke when they are eating and they get choke with the food, what you have to do. That's conscious. Um, procedures step, you must first stand behind the person and bring arms on pricing arm, wrap arm around pricing waist. Those are uh, number one cardinals step when a resident's choking. And number two, make a fix. That means you have to get these fingers fold together, your five fingers, fold together with one hand placed flat with placed flat, flat, I should say, against pressing abdomen. That means right here to the stomach. And after you have performed that, that will be above the pressing liver, but below the breastbone. And then thirdly, grab the the fix with other hand, pull both hands towards serve and up quickly and forcefully. So you first have to make the fix and then have a flat hand lay upon the flat hand below the liver. And then fourthly, you have to repeat until object is pushed out or pressing loses conscience or losses conscience, which should be losses conscience. And then you have to report, which is the fifth step. Report and document the conditions properly. And how do you do report? You first have to, in your reporting, there are one, two, three, four legal um, things that have to be on that document. Number one, the date review, and then number two, signatures, instructors, date performed, and signature of instructors. Four, and then next step, you have to perform is has the person lay down on her back unless bleeding from the mouth or vomiting. And then next to that is control bleeding if bleeding occurs. And then next to it is check pulse and respirations if possible. Next to it is keep pressing as kind and comfortable as possible. Maintains normal body temperatures. Activates the feet unless person has a hair, I mean, yeah, a head or a dominant insurance, injury, injuries as breathing difficulties or a fracture bone or back. Next to it, does not give person anything, which is do not give any person. Do not give person